And we get the first place. Come on. Alright everyone, Shikay Hawken here reporting for the festival. So today we are back to Forza Horizon 4 once again, even though the season is a little bit different than when this video is published, but it is what it is. I always have nothing to do basically before the next season, and the next schedule is right beside that, so right after the update, so I cannot really do anything because it's in the middle of the night for my place when the next seasons came. So today we are back again with the Holden because, well, it seems like Forza really like their Holden this month. Yeah, this is somewhat a Holden month, even though there are only 3 Holden that's going to be available, and obviously some of them are Holden special vehicle. So you know, maybe I should show you the other Holden special vehicle that's available on the game. So this right here is actually another Gen-F GTS, which, if you already know, the Gen-F GTS I already reviewed more than a year ago, a year and a half, might be, because it's on February 29th when I check it, and I never tried to make this car review, so because I feel like it's just similar, but well, they're actually different, because I will see what that is. So yeah, this is the limited edition. Okay, hang on, let me try to remember. All the special vehicle limited edition Gen-F GTS. Yes, this is the limited edition of the Gen-F, and it's basically a pickup muscle, or more specifically known, well, more commonly known, I mean, as a ute, because, well, it's a pickup truck. Basically, it has the cargo area for a pickup truck, but the car itself is basically just a muscle car. And yes, it's based on the Gen-F GTS, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, and well, this livery right here is created by myself, and I still love it, even though it's been such a very long time since the last time I look at it. I mean, look, the combination of green and yellow is just so good, alright. It's just so interesting. So yeah, let's have a look around on my own paint job. And yes, just like any other Gen-F, it has a tow hook on the middle, which is questionable at this and really funny at the same time for this car. So yeah, this car has a bunch of stuff here. Like yeah, I just put some random stuff, and if you remember this pattern, congrats, because this is on my Audi TTRS, if I remember correctly, which is only available from the, what is it? What is called? From the wheel spin. So, well, it does appear at some point in the Forza shop, but if you want it now, you either want to buy it or buy it from the auction house, which is, well, not really recommended because usually they are pretty expensive, or you can just rely on your RNG luck here and there. So like this is on the side here, as you can see right there, it says freedom with FR in the different coloring. I really like this letter design, to be honest. And then there is some scratch style and splash decal here, and also another one there, which looks really tropical in a sense, even though I don't think Australia is fully tropical country, but oh well. This is the back, also says freedom with the FR there, and of course, since this is the based on the LS engine, I believe it's supercharged as well, supercharged LS, as you can see there. And yes, the yellow badging still there. And yes, this is the other side. Yeah, it's pretty simple design, but I really love it because this design is just so, I don't know, I mean, it's quite simple to make in a way, but at the same time it adds so much stuff on it. And yes, I also add some more on top of here, and I on purposely cut it right there just because I can, because I want this to be just this piston model here. Oh, by the way, this piston I made it by myself. If you want it, I believe I already share it, and you can download it and basically build it yourself. Yeah, so you can position the piston rod and the piston head any way you want it. But well, the downside is it's not really detailed, as you can see. But oh well, it is what it is. Just my sense of art just being so simple, I guess. Anyway, we are going to drive it just like any other muscle car, which is on the road, on asphalt, on tarmac. And yeah, before we go, I'm just going to give you a bit comparison between this car with the other. I'll just jump to the manufacturer. So, yep, this is right in between the Gen-F and the GTS 2011. As you can see, the GTS 2011 only reached 895. That's also not with the anti-roll bar, if I remember correctly. This Gen-F in particular, it's a lot better, by the way, because I mean, yes, this one seems to have more speed on the stats, but this one has more handling. And well, if you know me, I love handling more, and it handles really well back then. I don't know what will happen. So now this one right here is actually a lot slower than these two, because maybe the aero, I guess, the aero looks of the car, because it's a pickup, well, a ute. So the speed rating is 7.9, and in fact the Gen-F GTS that I have before is the Gen-F GTS before is has 8.3, and this one has 8.4, so not much different actually. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put this on my favorite, because I love the GTS lineup of Holden special vehicle alright. Acceleration is actually a lot slower, and actually it's pretty similar between the GTS and the limited edition Gen-F GTS Maloo. Oh, that's the full name. I forgot to add Maloo. Just some Australian naming, I guess. And I guess that kind of fitting with the paint job that I put on back then. So let's see. The limited Gen-F has 690 kilowatts. Same with the Gen-F, but the way Gen-F looks is actually helping with the aero actually. So that's maybe where it's fare better. And yes, both of this engine is maxed out. This one, on the other hand, almost can be maxed out, but it just fell down there below with 680 kilowatts, so not much different. And obviously the torque for both these cars are the same, because well, they're basically using the same engine. It's just they use the different chassis somewhat. No, the different body, the chassis is still the same. And well, since this has a longer overhang on the rear, actually it adds more weight. As you can see there, this one has 1,412 kilograms, this one has 1,456 kilograms, and I also added the anti-roll bar on this thing because I believe it helps a little bit with the aero, because I don't know why I just did that back then, but oh well, it's been such a long time already, so sorry about that. So yeah, this one is 6.5, but this one can go up to 7 liter on engine displacement. And yes, these two, and well, unlike the other two, where these two are counted as modern muscle, as you can see there, this one counts as fans and utility. And which means you're going to fight the likes of Ford Transit and stuff like that, which I'll show you when we're selecting the car for racing. And the engine noise, well, I always love the engine noise of this car. It's just so nice actually compared to other cars in this game. Even though it's still not the best. So right, so this car would fight something like the Chevrolet El Camino Super Sport 454, the FPV limited edition Pursuit, which is, well, basically the fourth version of the limited Gen-F GTS Maloo. And also we're going to fight the Transit Super Sport fan. And I believe I do have the other version of the Super Sport, but apparently it doesn't count as a fans and utility compared to this thing. And then we're going to fight something like the Vandura, of course the original Youth. Yeah, I think it's the first, not really the first Youth, but you know what I mean. The Sandman HQ panel fan from Holden as well. We're going to fight the Mini Traveler and of course the double cab pickup from Volkswagen. So those are the kind of cars that we are going to fight. But usually, since this is Forza, they will just pick the Ford Transit most of the time, and this car as well, because not much people use this type of car. So yeah, I still love the looks of this car, to be honest. Yes, as you can see there, we are going to fight the Ford Transit and another Gen-F GTS Maloo. Yeah, it's called HSV Maloo. Yeah, all the Transit is Forza edition, and then there is Ford Youth, which is, well, the limited edition as we mentioned earlier. So yeah, most of these cars are just Ford actually. In fact, there is only one other Holden special vehicle. Yeah, this game is biased toward Ford, isn't it? Ah well. I forgot the top speed. I'll check it later. But for now, let's just drive it, because it's been such a long time, so the tune is not exactly great. I will have to do an overhaul if I really want to make it better. And well, yeah, it is kind of tail happy here. As you can see there, it's so much tail happy than the sedan version, no, the muscle version of the car. Which, well, I obviously prefer the one that looks like a sedan than this thing. Ooh, what is that? Oh! I don't have free wide right now, so you know what? I will just accept that. I got distracted by what is it? By a livery. I'm not sure what the livery is, and oh wow, on the slow speed corner it needs to go a lot slower apparently, because it doesn't want to turn that much there. So yeah, some issue from my old tuning, I guess. I'll try to fix it, do a quick fix here and there after this, but no guarantee, because I always feel tested immediately on the race. Oh wow, yeah, the understeer is problematic. Yeah, maybe for the roll bar I haven't really changed it back then. I mean, I did some changes, but not by much. I mean, February 29 is the first Gen-F that I tuned, so I'm pretty sure there is. How did that car stuck in there? If you see that real quick, I'm pretty sure you guys already see it. Just rewind it. But there is one car that apparently stuck right behind there somehow, and there's another one. What's wrong with this game? I kinda don't understand sometimes. But yeah, it's been such a long time. I don't know any better about tuning at that time on February. I mean, well, I do learn a bit things here and there, but not by much. So the experience is definitely different than when I first tried to drive it, but with my current skill at that time, which, well, kind of overestimating. I'm kind of overestimate the capability, I guess. So yeah, I'll be right back with the fix. So yeah, on the next race I'll fix it, obviously. Alright, second race I tried to fix the anti-roll bar, the stuff like so and stuff. And this car can go up to 326.6 km per hour, so it's fast. But thing is, this is how the tuning I made. It's kind of stretched, which is fine actually for me. And as I fixed the alignment as well with the quick fix alignment, which minus 1.4 and minus 0.09, which is a good place to for most car to look out for the tire temperature. And then I make the rear anti-roll bar a bit stiffer, so it won't what is it? It won't understeer as much now, but it will be a little bit more oversteer. What else? The area I actually increase it so it will stick to the ground better, and the differential. Originally the deceleration is on 35 as well, so I reduce it to 20. So kind of similar to the latest tune for the GTS HSV from 2011, because well, that's the more recent one. So hopefully it works better, but we'll see. Alright, we're going to fight a bunch of Ford again. And what's better way to check on the understeer around a place where it's so intense with the corner, right? Okay, it works so much better, but it oversteer a little bit easier when I try to full throttle it around the corner. I mean, well, then again, you're not supposed to try to full throttle it around the corner like that. Oh, this guy is really blocking me, that's for sure. Yeah, it's so much better to turn now, but thing is, it's so stiff on the rear. It's so much easier to get oversteer, and well, that doesn't help either with that bump from the other car. I mean, yes, I should try to give some space. That's one of my difficulty when I'm trying to race actually, because I'm so used to time attack line most of the time, even though I'm racing it with other cars every day, basically, generally speaking. Yeah, I should be slower there. It's that one, I'm not sure what caused that actually still, but it felt like it go wide. Yeah, maybe I should do something about the front roll bar instead of the rear. And actually try to go slower maybe. Maybe that will help. I mean, that particular corner is kind of difficult for me anyway, because I'm not sure how to deal with it, because I have coming from such a high speed. But it is what it is. And yes, I haven't done any warm-up before racing any of the race when I record, so yeah, because I don't really turn on my game that much these days. I mean, I don't even do online race. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to fix this car right now because I haven't done too much. And the elevation doesn't make it better either, so this car still both understeer and oversteer at the same time. Yeah, not good. This is not good for racing, I guess, right now, with how it handle. Yeah, I have to countersteer them because I want to do it as fast as I could, but the car just oversteer when it just have too much angle. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Okay, for the final race, we are going to do the Lakehurst Forest Sprint. So, yeah, it's a bit similar, but I just want to do the forest theme today. So here we are. And right, I already tried to tune a bit of things here and there, but I'm not sure if just making it softer would help. I really wish it helped, but well, who knows, right? I mean, so far it's kind of doing really nicely. Oh, whoa, whoa, that is a really nice cornering from coming out from the Maloo here. But then again, I brake quite early there. Okay, it doesn't understeer as much. It still kinda want to tail out if I try to full throttle, obviously. Ow. You're so slow around there, buddy. But this gives me a slight confidence with the car. Still need to be careful with the throttle, but... Okay, that one I should go slower. Every time, that one corner always caught me off guard. But oh well. Not really care about that. So yeah, that one is on me, not more than anything. Yeah, it's doing so much better on the corner. On the first top corner, it's actually do really great. Yeah, it doesn't understeer as much anymore, I feel. I can feel it. I just don't brake mid-corner. Unlike some car that will be happy mid-corner braking, this one doesn't really like that. Come on, don't stop like that. Ah, traffic. Oh, these two are so thick. I cannot get in there. Get off. Okay, we're almost getting to the podium. Around 40% left before the finish line. Oh no. Yeah, that one I couldn't keep. With the grip doesn't have enough around there, so it understeer. I mean, it definitely doesn't understeer as much anymore. That one just my late braking. That's why it's so wide. So yeah, it still has some understeer here and there, but it's so much better now that I'm a bit more confident with the driving. But can we catch up around the strike? I don't think so, because the AI is really strong around the strike line. Alright, that's quite some bravery there from me. I thought I will crash into the wall, but no. So that's good. Oh, we're catching up actually, wow. And we get the first place, come on. Whoa! Woo! Nice! We did it! We did it! Oh boy, that was a close one. Yeah, only by 0.05 second. My god, that is a really close finish. And this car can go up to the maximum speed really well actually when coming on downhill like that. I can't believe that. Oh wow, that is really close. Been a while since I have close racing against AI like that. And yeah, there you go, the limited edition, no, Holden Special Vehicle Limited Edition Gen-F GTS Maloo, or for short, the Gen-F Maloo. I really love this car. The lineup is really good. You just, I don't know. I just love the Gen-F lineup, alright? The GTS lineup from Holden. Too bad Holden is dead, practically speaking, so I don't think car like this will be ever coming out again, which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I mean, I'm fine with the car is not produced anymore, but it just meant that we lost something this good, you know. I mean, you know, it's just unfortunate that Holden doesn't keep up within their own country, which is Australia. It's kind of unfortunate, really. They produce some good cars, some interesting cars as well compared to other manufacturers as well. Where it only can be produced by an Australian. That's what's to be a Holden. But yeah, I think the designer moved to what is it? They moved to another car manufacturer now. which I think it's still under General Motors, but I don't think General Motors will let he do whatever he wants on that one, because, well, not exactly on Australia anymore, alright? But yeah, this car, it's so unique. And I don't think they will make anything more unique than this, I guess. I mean, they will, probably, but what manufacturer that can do this, you know? And yes, the tail light is also different from the Gen-F GTS that you normally see, as you can see there. Oh well, I really love this car, alright. I mean, not as much fun with the Gen-F or in terms of driving or competitiveness, but it's still doing pretty well. That's what's important of this car. Alright everyone, Shikay Hawken here, reporting for the end of the world. I mean, the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you like it, feel free to activate that like button. If you want to see more of my content, you can put a mark on my head with that subscribe button. And lastly, any kind of support and feedback would be really appreciated. So, thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Keep on living, buddy.